you talk about self-care, most of the guys talk about like, getting their hair cut, you know, their clothes. But when it comes to like health, how do we frame it in a ways that, getting your colon check is a part of that self-care?
Should I do this one first? I have a thought process that's really funny. Not until you get into a relationship with a woman do you realize what they have to go through for a full body checkup, and they do it annually. And I'm not prescribing that for myself, but it was amazing to know that they have to go through some invasive instructions all their life just to make sure that things are okay. And but us as men, we're like, I got it. We fall, we get nicks and cuts and bruises, and it's like we move on from it. But once our tail becomes vulnerable, everything else becomes vulnerable. And I don't know how to tell the person your tail, but that's what I'm black from slavery. We were always told to watch our tail, and I don't know how to do it in a way where we keep it jovial, but we also make it a part of the lexicon that it's more than just front. It's more than just your underarms and your teeth. It's everything.
Yeah, I think you bring something up in terms of like the branding and how we can make this more tasteful, in a way, so that it's not this taboo. Um, I think about a couple instances from just the general community. A long time ago, I would say maybe like 10 or 15 years ago, there was uh, a TV anchor, Katie Couric, and she had her colonoscopy, on television, and that was they're very useful to the community that watched Katie Couric. And I think more recently, Will Smith
Yep.
had his colonoscopy that was filmed, and I think a lot of the social impact comes from the people that we're used to seeing, basically saying it's okay. It's that's sort of like a branding or an advertisement that you don't need to worry about it. If we have individuals that are not participating and saying, yeah, they need their colonoscopy, it's going to be like no one's going to want to do something that this person's not going to be doing. But if it's accepted in a way that reaches a large audience, people say, well, this is probably